Pizza Hut seems to be trying to bring in new customers by reviving old menu items, and the latest is what they call the Edge, part of the chain's nostalgia campaign.
My name is Bono, and I'd like to introduce a new pizza sensation to you. It's called the Edge. Some people say this is a revolutionary pizza, but it's not. It's a pizza that's been here before, probably in your own big fat belly. Remember what we say here, avoid the noid.
That's Domino's. This is Pizza Hut. All right, so it's called the Edge, and
It's called the Edge.
Pizza Hut considers the Edge. It was first introduced in 1997, and they call the Edge a tavern-style pizza.
Oh yeah.
It's cut into 16 squares and comes in a cracker-thin crust.
I remember this.
Geometrically perfect and a taste sensation that'll rock your world.
And it will be available at participating Pizza Hut locations.
Order now and receive a mid-sized Coke.
Mid-size.
It'll be available at participating locations nationwide for about $13.
So I did Pizza Hut just not that actually that long ago. It was probably during Lent, and I did it because we had been talking about it. I'm like, I
You're a
haven't.
man of faith.
Well, I hadn't had a Pizza Hut pizza in a long time, so I ended up getting a regular pizza, and then I got the stuffed crust pizza. And I know that you guys are all out on stuffed crust. I thought the stuffed crust was.
You're a filthy animal.
I know, but I thought it was markedly better.
I'm not out on stuffed crust, but I just don't order it. You know what I mean?
Too much.
I know, and I
Why don't they just take a fire hose and spray cheese on you as you come in?
Right.
So this pizza, looking at it, I'm glad thin crust has kind of made its way around the country because I grew up in St. Louis. This pizza called the Emos. You guys know I've talked about it for years. That's what it is. It's just thin crust
your
pizza.
version of the Edge.
It's cut in squares. That's the way they've always cut it, and it's been since I was a baby, essentially that I've had that. So
Suckling at your mother's teeth.
I prefer this type of pizza. I'm glad that it's made its way around.
And so I don't actually ever remember this as a menu item. So
I don't
you
remember
guys,
this from Pizza Hut either.
No,
Steve.
I do.
I remember Domino's.
You do?
I do remember this, yeah, and I remember it because of like the way that they were able to cram as much pizza on as thin a crust as possible and get it all the way to the edge. Hence the name.
Well, this was kind of like you said, 97, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that was past at least my Pizza Hut days. I think the last time I had Pizza
Really?
Hut, I was in like middle school.
You were
Yeah.
not in college or ordering pizza.
The time at downtown Julie Brown.
Wubba wubba wubba.
No, Nick, you know.
Wubba wubba was the battle cry as they took to the pizzas. And the ovens flamed with the fires of edginess.
Wubba wubba.
So Nick, we had like the famous like pizza restaurant that we would go to in Westchester.
What famous pizza restaurant was it?
More's, I think it was called. More.
That's amores. It's love.
We had Oips.
College towns always have the the local pizza joints.
Yeah,
It's fantastic. The one at University of Missouri was Shakespeare's, and it was outstanding.
Original Italian pizza, Oips. Everybody ordered.
Oips?
Yeah, original Italian pizza is what that stood for, and that was the college town pizza. Yeah, so but you wouldn't order from OIP. You'd from Oips. That's
I like
Oips.
that. Yeah.
All right, let me move on to something else. You had mentioned your mustard, Nick.
Yes.
You may want to try that on watermelon. It's the latest thing that people have been sampling. Lizzo kind of made a big deal about it on TikTok. So she had she made a video of her doing some funny TikTok things where there's some edits and all of a sudden the watermelon appears and so on.
So this to me, Preston, seems like the old thing of putting salt on watermelon.
Yeah, I grew up putting salt on watermelon. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But they had said it was to bring out the sweetness by adding the salt. And
I heard that on cantaloupe.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like them.
Any melon will do.
So here's the thing.
Doesn't matter if it's a cantaloupe or a honeydew or a cassava. Any melon covered in salt will bring out the sweetness of the savory. Living together on one melon the way we should all live together.
Now people are trying mustard.
Now they're trying mustard just like Lizzo.
Yeah, so, but the jury's out on whether she thought it was good or not. So she had called it, is it bussin' or disgusting?
Is it bussin' or disgusting?
But she never really...
Is it bussin' or disgusting?
In this video said whether it was bussin' or disgusting, so...
No, she doesn't. And I think, so the common thing of like sea salt and caramel.
Yes.
Right.
So to me, that does work. And
Yep.
some things that I thought would never work do work. I don't know about the watermelon and the mustard. It just seems to be too combating.
Yep.
I'm tying it into the previous conversation. We used to do mustard on pizza.
Okay. I can see that.
Why did
I
you
don't
do
know.
that?
I'm not sure. Somebody.
Ranch dressing, Kathy.
Ew, no. That's just
You
for
said,
the,
"Ooh, no,"
that's
but
for
you
the
put-
crust, right?
You
Or the whole pizza.
can do the whole pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
should-
I know.
we
I
should have
said
gotten
ew, no,
watermelon.
yet I put mustard on pizza. Sorry.
We should have taste tested this.
Casey, when's the last time you've had ranch dressing on pizza?
It's been a while.
been a while?
At least like 2 or 3 days.
Okay. All right.
Do we have something that could approximate a melon and put some mustard on it?
Wait, I might. Let me see if I have.
Do you keep a melon in your desk drawer?
I might
No,
have
Kathy
watermelon.
brings a ton of fruit every day, remember?
Oh,
She brings
can we
a
try
giant fruit
that?
salad.
Yes.
Go see if you have watermelon.
Yummy,
Yeah.
yummy.
We'll try it.
Let's get it.
I'm sure
Kathy rises to the challenge.
there's got to be mustard in the fridge.
Yes.
Connor, can you go look in the fridge and see if there's any mustard?
Let's try it.
Or Marissa's already on her way. But yeah, I got to believe no matter what, it's not good. And this is just a thing that people have done to make you eat mustard on
Listen,
watermelon. Here,
people-
try this.
People are eating Tide Pods, so you have to take everything with a grain of salt.
Here's a text. Somebody says, my husband always puts pepper on his cantaloupe.
What?
Interesting.
What, in prison?
No.
Oh.
But I've had, you know what? I've had fruit in salads before, and you put pepper. Like, there's strawberry salads and things like that.
Do you know what I
Put pepper
do?
on that.
So, and it's a weird. So, Honey Grow, I do the like a sesame noodle. Whatever they call it. It's a salad, I guess it is.
Okay.
But pineapple in that. So something, pineapple and sesame and a sesame sauce work together really well.
I could see that work. Sometimes when you have like a teriyaki dish.
Yes,
there'll be
exactly.
pineapple in that.
That's the same thing.
Sesame oil in usually in that. So that'll play along.
It's great.
Let's see if Kathy is.
Share for melons. Where's Kathy's melons?
Hang on. Here we
They're
go.
usually on display.
And that in a non-sexual way. And the way she has a 44-pound.
We got it.
We do.
So you got watermelon. So we can try this. Should I just hold off until we get
Hold
to this?
off.
All right. Because
Hold.
now we're in
That's from
Braveheart.
Braveheart, yeah, there we go. I got you.
Freedom! Do you want to live in chains or do you want to live with salt on your watermelon? Ah!
Mustard.
My God.
It's a Friday.
It is a Friday. isn't it?
I know. Wow.
Well, now I want to go watch Braveheart.
I think they actually
They're making love.
They're pounding the actual mustard seeds right
Pounding
now.
the mustard seeds, pounding them out. 1 mustard seed, 2 mustard seeds.
Slapping them down.
Slapping them down, slap at the base.
Now we've gone to I Love You Man.
Yes.
All right.
Here we go.
Wow, they eat plates and
I don't want it. I don't want to have
I will
dip
try
in.
it.
You don't want to, oh, yes.
I'm chewing tobacco, so I'm just trying to be healthy, guys.
Thank you, Marissa. That's
I don't want
right.
to sully the taste of the tobacco.
All right, so we each have a small piece of watermelon, and we have a little dollop of a mustard.
Do a dollop.
Hang
Is this
on.
regular yellow mustard, Marissa? All right.
Wait. Don't
What?
do it. Oh, I want to do a countdown. I want to get everybody ready.
Okay.
Oh, we're all going to do it at the same time?
Yeah,
Just like they do in a temple.
I'm going first. I'm sorry. You guys, hang on. That way I can talk while you guys are chewing.
All right.
All right.
In 3.
1, 2, 3.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're not a fan? All right.
That's horrible. There's
No.
nothing appealing about
Nope.
that at all. Not in the slightest.
Well, maybe it was the mustard.
Ugh.
Get different mustard.
No.
No?
No, it doesn't belong on watermelon. Kathy?
I do love mustard, though.
I don't mind
And
it.
I like watermelon.
I think it's two separate things that I like,
I
but
agree.
I don't have the reaction that you have that it was disgusting.
I think
Yeah,
it has to be marketed as 2 great tastes that are horrible together.
There you go.
Wait, didn't your son make you like a peanut butter and tuna fish sandwich once because he knew that you liked both?
No, it was Gadzooks ice cream and shrimp. They were 2 of his favorite things, and he said they must taste great together. I let him learn that one on his own.
Oh, my God.